A lot of people don't have any pension. They've not been saving up for anything except the state pension. But from October 2012, people will slowly be what's called auto-enrolled by their employer. Everybody in work earning more than a minimal amount will have to be enrolled in a pension scheme, and their employer will have to put something in. Now, it's being phased in over a good few years, but it starts in October 2012. And if you are in work and you're under pension age and you're over 22, then you will find that you are auto-enrolled. Now, my advice is do accept that. You can pull out, but once you are automatically put in. My advice is do pay into it. Now, if you're in your late 50s, if you've only got a few years left before you retire, you might find it's not worth it. But, you know, pensions are a sort of matter of faith with me. I believe in them. And generally speaking, you will be better off for paying in. But again, look at the arithmetic, talk to your employer, and get some advice outside, which you'll be able to get through the government, and make sure it's worth your while. But for most people, it will be. And the younger you are, the more worthwhile it is. The other pension thing many people think of is, I'm in a pension scheme, should I be paying more into what are sometimes called AVCs, additional voluntary contributions, or setting up my own little personal pension on top? And again, almost anything you put into a pension is worth having. Two reasons for that. First, the good old Chancellor bungs a bit in as well, so every £100 out of your net income you put in, he puts in 25, and if you're a higher rate taxpayer, even more. And very often, if you talk to your employer, they will put something in as well. So there's quite a bit of free money going into your pension, and that's why pensions are, in my view, a good thing. Do be careful about charges, what you're being charged on the pension fund, but generally speaking, putting money into a pension will make you have a better life in retirement. National insurance is paid by almost everybody in work. You have to be earning very little to pay no national insurance. There are also credits for it. If you get child benefit, for example, if you're a job seeker, you'll get credits towards your state pension. And it is state pension that really builds up from national insurance. Nowadays, you only need to have 30 years worth, which in a long working life can be, you can have some pretty big gaps, whether it's education or whatever. So most people will now get a full state pension, but some people, especially women who've spent a very long time out of the labour market, might find they won't. You can contact the Department for Work and Pensions and get a pension forecast, either an approximate one or a personal one. And if you do have gaps, you can make what are called voluntary contributions to make those gaps up, and that is normally worthwhile. Never, of course, make them up so you have more than 30 years, because that's a waste of money. But make sure you have 30 years, and then men and women equally will get the same pension, which is now over £100 a week, from the state when they reach state pension age.